Hello there, it's Rory Lemonade Osteopath here. This is the Mood, Breathe and Flow class that I'm doing every weekday at 12:45 for the adults or for kids who think that they are grown-ups, as long as there's parental supervision and or guidance. So I hope you have had time to watch my online workshop that's free on YouTube at the moment. If not, then please take the time to do this, as it will make even more sense than before. The theory really informs the practice, and if you're aiming to maintain any health things, then that will help to motivate you for healthy movement. And as with the alien disco workout, please make sure you have enough space to move around, swing your arms a bit, jumping up, but you don't have to jump too high if necessary, if possible. And there's also modifications on jumping as well we can do. Watch out for corners and beings of any other kind, and it starts off and is mainly gentle, but you can be vigorous on the bits that are vigorous as you like, or just be as gentle as you like. So it's all about going with how you feel and moving in your comfort zone and seeing where it takes you. This routine is a simple taster of what's possible with lymphatic health exercise techniques, and most of these movements are known in other forms of movement practice anyway, so it shouldn't be anything too new. It's just the theory, and doing it helps to, and it's connecting the breathing and the movement, which really helps to do something in a short space of time, just standing without any gadgets. Little often is much better for movement, healthy movement, and breathing to help with stress reduction. So I'll say this many times, but it doesn't aim to address aches, pains, or fatigue specifically, or any health conditions or issues with sleep. This takes consultation and holistic health analysis to understand how to address these symptoms. And it would be interesting to know how you feel in the moment, instantly or accumulatively, if you're following along as you go along each day as well. So please let me know how you're doing. One thing to bear in mind is the breathing pattern throughout all movement exercises is to keep it nasal, and this inspires a deeper down breathing pattern, and we want to slow it down as well as much as possible to stop the airflow from actually travelling too far, because that ends up actually getting us more out of breath if we breathe too fast. So long, slow breaths through the nose. And there's lots of different ways to do breathing techniques, but we're just focusing on the basics in this class. So don't do anything that doesn't feel good. Don't push too hard into any stretches. Go long and slow, or small and fast, and any sort of play around with those parameters anywhere in between those things. So without further ado, let us move, breathe and flow. So we're going to, first of all, let's just tap around our body. We can do really heavy, loose wrists, or we can do flat hands. Do what feels good again with all of this. We're just going to tap into the muscles, just to wake them up a bit. Helps vibration to go all the way through lots of different tissues. In fact, the bone gets a massage too. When we're pressing with massage, it kind of only goes so far. But for self techniques, we're sort of just looking at vibration, which is great for lymphatic drainage too. So let's do in the arms here. Let's you can joist if you've got any shoulder things. You just joist and press here and tap here, reaching up, tapping over to the other side. Go as hard as you like if it feels good to do, or just do it lightly, really lightly. Head, just light, heavy but light. Rub the face of it. Rub the ears of it. Rub around the eyes. Rub down the nose. Brush your arms a bit. Tap into the lower ribs there. You can also do really strong but straight fingers as well with loose wrists. It's quite nice around the ribs. Go light as you like, or heavy. Tapping in the buttocks here, nice and strong straight arms. Leaning backwards switches them off so you can get more into the muscle belly of the big muscles. Leaning forwards will tighten them up because of gravity, and so that will go into more of the tenderness areas and the bones. Tapping down the legs. Tap the feet. Lower back, same for the back, leaning forwards, leaning backwards. You can always, with anything as you're doing it, just breathe slowly through the nose. And out. Okay, let's shake a little bit now. Shaking off. Imagine you've got water on your hands. You're shaking off that water. Same for the feet. Just shaky, shaky, loose. Just let go of your foot and give it a shake. We're going to bobbing. Bobbing is really nice to help more vibration go up the body, throughout the spine. Just let it just sort of drop, and then you catch yourself and push yourself back up. Get into a rhythm. Any one of these exercises is great. You can do 30 seconds of. Do a minute and a half. Will really help with any stress relief as well. Just for that short amount of time in the day. You can always do a little bit of something. Just do the breathing slowly. Breathing out slowly. The bobbing is great. We can get really relaxed. Don't use any muscles you don't need to use. The brain loves a rhythm. So when we go into a rhythm, it gives us a sense of regulation. And that regulation creates safety in our nervous system. So that's why rhythms and beats and creates relaxation for us in the mind. You can also breathe in slowly and breathe out and hum. The humming will create some nitric oxide in the nasal cavity, which is a great bronchodilator, great for the lungs, lung health, blood metabolism. It helps us relax as well, and it's also antiviral, antibacterial. So the more we can create in the nasal cavity and then breathe it back in down into the lungs, it's useful for us. That's why I think it's a mechanism that happens in sleep. Unless you're opening your mouth whilst you sleep, and then you lose that process. So it's good to look into that if you're having difficulty with fatigue problems or sleep issues. Next down, we've created quite a lot of vibration in the body, so we can drop down and we can relax and we can feel our body. So this is like a qigong meditation, standing meditation stance. Just going to drop our pelvis a little bit, drop our knees, just unlock very slightly, let the space be there, roll the shoulders back and down and relax, let the shoulders drop and relax. Let the chin tilt down, just opening up space into the neck joints there by just leaving millimeters of opening up the back, and then relax, breathing in. Breathing out. This is creating psychological relaxation, metabolic health, mindfulness. relaxation of the nervous system, relaxation of the muscles. So you can go with the breath. It is best. Now let's do a little bit of movement with this breathing pattern. So we're just going to bring up our hands up, breathing in, breathing out, breathing, pushing away, sinking down, full body motion, and then standing back up again and bringing the arms up, breathing in. Keep the shoulders relaxed and breathing out and down. Breathing in, slowly stand up. Breathing out. Once you've got the rhythm and the motion and the movements patterned, relax as many muscles as you can. Just drop everything. Breathing out. Breathing in one more time. Breathing out. Sinking down. Breathing in, slowly standing up, full body motion. Drop the shoulders, relax everything. Breathing out. A little bit of a twist, keeping the eyes of the pelvis facing forwards, twisting through, dropping everything, turning. Holding a big beach ball, but really relaxed. Breathing out as you come back. Breathing in. Breathing out. If it helps you to be more mindful by shutting your eyes, then do that. If it's helpful to be opening your eyes to be more mindful, then do that. Whatever works for you best. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Go at your own rhythm with any of this. Take your time. Do what works. Do what feels good for you at the speed you like. Next is the more pumping actions. We're going to do more pumping rhythms. So just go back into that bobbing technique. And we're just going to flick our arms up, flick and relax, flick and relax, flick and relax, flick. And find your own rhythm with this. It could be tiny and small and fast, or tiny and wider, or long and wide and slow. Not recommended to do long and fast. Just stretch into these things a little bit, see where you're at. And get into this pumping. Find that rhythm that feels good to you. Back to the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. We call this the ring the bell because it's a bit like ringing a bell tower. You can go strong with it as well and long. Breathing in. Do what's comfortable. Okay, there's a few calf pumps now. So calf pumps, there's two major lymphatic pumps in the calves here. So we want to get them moving by, if you don't have a surface, then just stand on tiptoes and then spring down through the calves, get the calves pumping. if you do have a surface, you can lean against it, for instance, here, then pump off a surface or a wall. Don't stretch too far into it, just find out where it naturally stops the stretch, and then push. You can also do push-ups as well, so similar thing. You can either do it off the floor if you're feeling strong or you're used to doing push-ups, or you can be as close to a wall as you like and just get a little bit of pumping action going. It's about the pump with lymphatics rather than anything, but you can also build your strength as well, and you're pumping through the arms there and the shoulders with the two major pumps, lymphatic pumps in here as well. And let's do some shoulder pumps now. So reaching backwards, and once we feel where we can go with it, go relaxed, then into that slow relaxed bobbing again. Alternate the hands, crossing over, pump into the back a little bit, squeeze, and then relax. Do small range if that's better. Whatever's comfortable. Let the pump do the accumulation. Right, next we're going to do some spinal dances. These are the fun ones. So we're going to put our hands on our hips. Just find out where our pelvic tilt is and get it rocking. If it's difficult to find those muscles, then just put your hands on and even manually squeeze and tilt. Turn your pelvis to get it moving. Don't push too hard into the end ranges of the stretch, just get it relaxed now until you've got the motion. So we're going to create a C-shaped spine, an S-shaped spine, C-shape, S-shape, C-shape, and that is tilting forward, and we're dropping our head down slightly too. Relax with it, don't push. Become a pump, add the shoulder pump in there as well. Relax. Breathe now, back to the breath, breathing in slowly. Breathing out. The rocking is a lovely meditation. The breathing is a meditation. It's simple, you can meditate anywhere you like. Okay, so that's the forwards and backwards spinal pump. We've got the disco hips. You saw the alien disco workout earlier. It's quite fun to get dancing like this. Be relaxed. Make sure you're relaxed. It's about the pumping. You can step a little bit wider if that's better for your hips or knees, or go closer together. Whatever's comfortable. Getting the spine to side bend, open up on one side, close on the other. You can start to reach up a little bit, stand out to the side, get more flexion, flexing of the side. Football, a bit of Kylie. You can put some music on if you wanted to do this. Just getting it all moving, then we're pumping and relaxed. Don't use any muscles you don't need to use. A bit of Daft Punk this one, isn't it? And then we have the cross threads. So we're going to step up, straight knees coming straight up. We're going to tilt and twist over our knee that's coming up. Once you've got the rhythm, relax, drop your muscles, relax. And then your muscles will pump and clean out better when you're relaxed. Tapping the toes, reaching out to the sides, away from the toe that you're crossing over. Don't push too hard into any end range of your joints. Just go where it naturally wants to stop the stretch. Reach out, splay the hands, splay the hands, splay the hands, splay the hands. Look at the hands, look at the hands. Don't overstrain or stretch your neck too much as well. You can bring your hands more forwards to see them if you've got any neck issues. And then just see where you go with it. Feel comfortable, feel relaxed. Right, these are the more energetic pumping ones. So let's do some star jumps, but we'll do star pumps first of all. Star pumps allow us to go into a more of a star jump motion, but without the shock jumping through. But we want vibration through things. So it's worthwhile trying out, a small amount of anything, tiny, seeing how you go with it. So this is getting your calf pumps and your shoulder pumps going at the same time. Back to the breath. You can go small. You don't have to come down so much. See where you go. Star jumps is just a twitch out to the side and back. And relax the shoulders. Get into the rhythm. Then slow down the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Keep the mouth shut where possible. Breathing out. Spotty dogs. Gonna spring forwards. Bring the arms up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slow your breathing pattern with exercise like that, the less you'll get out of breath. Back to the nose breathing. And out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Super brain yoga squats. Be careful if you haven't tried these before. They're quite strong with the fluid motion. So we're just creating a bit of pressure across the shoulders. We're not going to let them come up as we drop down. We're going into a squat and we're going to check how far we can go first. See how we can balance the squat. If it's just here, then that's fine. So breathing in through our nose, pulling lightly out and down on our earlobes, and breathing in and out. Let it go, nice and relaxed. I'm going to do 3 there just in case, but just do up to 30 seconds of those. Do them one really well in that 30 seconds is fine, all the way through to as many as you like, but it's not about doing them less deeply where possible, as fast as you can. So next we have the breath of fire. So put our hands on the belly, feel where our abdominal muscles are, suck in, suck out, relax out. And when we contract, we know where our muscles are. So then we're going to just contract them quickly and fire the air out of our nose. To prepare for that, just drop and sink our knees slightly tilt forwards, give space for the belly to move and contract and relax nice and easily. And then we're just going to fire the air with our abdominal muscles. Fully relax after each one. Okay, so there is a cardiovascular version where you can hold your arms up more steady like this. It creates more tension across the front here. So we can go fully relaxed. Even flick. And finally, let's just let go of some negative emotions that might be stored up with a bit of lion's breath just to finish off. So I'm going to breathe in and we're going to stick our tongue out and as we roar, make a roar sound. So nice and long. Let it all go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all of that. Like I mentioned before, this is just the tip of the iceberg really in terms of what's possible in a short space of time with these techniques, and there's more to it than that as well if you want to find out more. It may be all you need if you have plenty of health activities in your life going on, but this also doesn't fully cover a recommended daily amount of movement, and it's better to do little bits more often throughout the day. Even 90 seconds is proven to help with acute stress and things like that. So it's about sort of placing your movement and your mindfulness and your breathing throughout the day to regulate and create stress resilience. So if you think you need more motivation in your movement practices to move, or want to understand more about breathing or mindfulness techniques, or if you're feeling down, stressed, fatigued, or in pain and don't know what to do about it, or if you don't think you have enough time to exercise in your day, I'm here for one-to-one consultation and coaching online for this as well. So there's a booking button on my Facebook page, and send me any questions you like. And finally, information is knowledge, knowledge is understanding, understanding is power to manage your health. So please help this project survive. Donations welcome for those that can afford, reviews, liking and sharing for those that can't and can afford, feedback and questions to help improve and strengthen the project and develop it, and all links in the description of the videos on my page coming soon. See you tomorrow or next time. Thank you very much.